Paint with Heart Studios. This is Cindy Harrison, your resident artist and host. And today we have a fun project that we're going to be doing. We're going to be making this luminary. And Melissa will tell you more about why afterwards, but it's really fun and easy. And I hope that you enjoy it as much as we did. So let me introduce you to my bestie from the Westie, Melissa Reyes.
Thanks, Cindy. I'm Melissa Reyes, and people call me Ms. Meliz on social media. You can find me at msmeliz.com. And I am so excited about this episode. I've been looking forward to it all week long. And mainly the reason for that is because we are doing the Luminary, and it is about shining your light for everyone to see. And I just love that idea because it's one way for us to share our light with other people. And to that is what we do here on Paint with Heart. We're all friends, and we get to share our light with everybody who can see it. And this is so exciting because today's the word of the day is light. Light. So shine your light with us. Let's get started painting, Cindy. I can't wait. Let's go. Let's do this.
Thank you, Melissa. and thank you for everyone who's here as well. It's just going to be, like I said, a really fun and easy project. I hope that you feel so when you're done with this. I'm going to turn the camera around so you're not looking at this, and we can get started. Have your acetate ready and your alcohol inks because we're going to do the fun part first. Here is the canvas paper with our trace design on it. What we're going to do is lie that down and take our piece of acetate, which I already had. This is leftovers from my other luminary, my original one. And we're going to put that down. Now, if you have another piece of acetate that you can put down over top of that, I would suggest you do that. And this way here, it will save your acetate from getting, save your canvas from getting ink on it. Extra piece here. So I'll put that on top and lie this over it. Now I measured my glass jar. This is my original jar, and I measured the flat part. You don't need to have the paper go over the rounded area. So I measured the flat part and the circumference so that I cut it the right length. And this one I'm doing for this ball jar. I found this ball jar probably at Joann's, or it could have been Michael's. And it had, I can put, bought a additional light for it. So I don't need a candle. Okay. Now you can see your drawing. Those are where your bubbles are going to be. Now, the whole thing with this is the bubbles probably won't be there because we're going to be turning the acetate around, but they're there to give you an idea of the width and the length. Start taking your color, and I'm going to drop it where the bubble is and let it bleed out. And you can add it in different spots all around your piece. The thinner it is, the more see-through it will be. You can also lift up your acetate and let it run a little bit. I wouldn't suggest you use a brush. So let me put some of this on. This is a wild plum. And if you have only 1 or 2 colors or 3 colors, if you like, just use that. You don't have to have all these colors that I have. From what I did before, I just covered the whole thing with the alcohol ink, because you don't know where, when you're done cutting the bubbles, where they're going to be. And they run together and they make nice colors that way as well. It's almost like Worcestershire, you know. It comes out.
Cindy, when you place that acetate over the drawing, later, are you going to put it over the jar backwards?
Yeah.
So is there any way that you can make it?
Yes.
So it faces the correct way, I guess.
So what you would do is trace your design onto tracing paper, turn the tracing paper around so you're seeing the back side of the tracing paper, and then do the bubbles according to that.
So you're kind of doing the mirror image, right? Or
yes.
The backwards image
yeah.
of it.
Now, if the color starts to go over too far, as you see, I got half purple and half yellow, just throw some purple on there and it will push the yellow back.
Oh, cool. Now, maybe a little late for this, but I like to wear my rubber gloves when I do this so I don't get that
full of ink
all over my fingers.
Yeah, I know.
That's a really good thing to do. I think you taught me that, because otherwise I just make a mess of that stuff.
Yeah, me too, but not today. I'm gonna be very careful today.
Okay.
I'm going to add some. So while we're playing with the alcohol inks, Melissa, would you like to talk about our point reward system, our points?
I would love to. You know what? If you just give me a moment, I have to get that in front of me. Like to go to my favorite website, cindyharrisonart.com, and then I click on my favorite link right in the middle, Paint with Heart, and I click on Learn How to Win Prizes with Paint with Heart.
Woohoo!
I know. And then there's this beautiful infographic. It says Paint with Heart, win a prize, point system. Each point is worth 1 ticket. Earn points by participating in activities. 1 ticket will be drawn every 4th episode. More chances to win as points rack up. So every participant in Paint with Heart, which is you get to earn points by sharing the event post. Cindy always puts a post on Monday or Tuesday on Facebook on the Paint with Heart group and the Paint with Heart page. And if you share that post, you could get a point. And we see that because we get notified. And then when you show up for class, you get 2 points. And when you bring a friend, you get another point. And if you come to class with your prep work completed in advance, you'll get another point. And then, of course, painting while you're with us live, you'll get another point. A lot of people come to class and don't paint or don't have their things prepared ahead of time and they just decide to paint. So, those are some extra points that can rack up. We love it when you come, whether you're going to paint or not, but we love it more if you're prepared and you do paint. So that's why you get rewarded with extra points. Lastly, if you, after the show, post a picture on Facebook of your finished project and you tag us by putting Cindy Harrison or Melissa Reyes or both of us on Facebook, you'll get 3 points, because we love that so much, because that really helps us to see what your projects look like, and everybody gets to see it and ooh and ah, because they look so awesome. So that is how you can earn points. And then check out this infographic to find out when the dates are where we'll have our monthly drawings, almost monthly. and what the prizes are. And when the grand prize drawing comes up in December, all the tickets will be put together. So each drawing, it'll be just the tickets that accrued for that month, but I'll save those. So in December, we'll put them all in for one big grand drawing. So you'll have lots of chances to win that. So it's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alyssa.
You're welcome. I'm excited. Oh, and if you want to see what it looks like, this is the little Paint with Heart jar where I put the tickets that I make with the names of everybody from each episode when they earn tickets.
Fantastic.
It's fun.
So I'm still playing, and there's always buildup when the two colors come together. They might make a brown color, and you might not like that brown color. So just go back with a color you do like and put it in the center of that area, and hopefully it'll move that yucky color out. But there's always going to be, when the two colors come together, it's going to seem like there's excess alcohol ink. So what we can do there is take our paper towel and I'll take another one. And I'm going to place it on top, and I'm going to just pat it down and lift off. And you might see all the residual, all the excess that we don't need. So what I'm going to do is put that on there and then see what I have left over. And try not to touch it because you will get it all over you. That's what I'm doing, getting it all over me.
Aw. Don't you wish you had some rubber gloves?
I do. So
You do have rubber gloves?
I do.
Or you wish you did?
I have them. When it's still wet and you do this, it the paper towel texture doesn't stay, which is nice. But if it's not still runny, it might leave a design. But it's okay. You can have a design on there. Let's see. I'm going to put some green up here because I didn't get that area.
How you doing, Kathy? Okay. Oh, she's got a question, I think.
Okay. You got it?
Did you cut the acetate to fit the pattern?
I put the acetate over top of the pattern.
Okay.
And it's the same, I cut it the same width as the canvas.
Okay.
So right now she has a large piece of acetate over the pattern and then another piece on top of that that's the same size that she's painting because in case it drips over, it doesn't get onto the pattern.
Okay.
But if you want to do it on the whole piece of acetate and then cut it down after, cut down to the parts that you like, you can do that too. I want to fill in some of the white spots here, just in case. And the nice thing too about this is that if you don't want, if you want to switch out the designs for holidays or seasons of the year, you can make different canvas cutouts for this and have the light shine through but not have it always be these lanterns. Let's see. So I've got kind of like these 3 yellows here, and I really don't want 3 yellows. I'm going to put a red dot there. See if that will change that color. The yellow seems to have overtaken my...
I think that's good though, because I made the one that I was practicing with has a lot of darker colors and you warned me about the blue.
Oh yeah.
The light doesn't show through on it.
On your sailboat blue?
Yeah.
Because I liked your sailboat blue.
It's beautiful, but my what do you call it? Little battery, tea
Yep.
light, it doesn't show through. It's not strong enough.
So what we can do if we want to make our color here lighter, like your blue, try
Mm-hmm.
putting a drop of rubbing alcohol on there
Oh, that's a good idea.
and see what happens. And if you put the alcohol on and you tap it off with a paper towel, it seems to make it lighter as well. I like how it just keeps moving. You can keep dropping and it just keeps moving. Whatever's on there, it moves it. That's why I say this is a fun part, because it's going to be different. It's always going to have something different.
That's cool.
You can never do it the same way twice. So we've got pink and purple and yellow. Put some purple back there. The green got a little crazy. Yeah, I don't know why this yellow just seems to have overtaken my piece, but it did. Fun, fun, fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I told anybody yet, but I also put a button on my website called Patreon or Patron. And that's where people can go if they want to support me to help me keep these free classes going. If they want to earn an exclusive 4-hour exclusive class, I do 4 a year. There's also giveaways like handmade, hand-painted, personalized journal, Christmas ornament or a tag. And what was the other gift I had? The big gift is a original 11 by 14 canvas.
Ooh.
So yeah, so those are rewards. You can check that on the website. And for my regular students who like to come and paint with me and not always, sometimes they accidentally delete their emails that has the supply list on it. So for people who would like to be able to find their supply list easy and quickly, I have now, let me see if I can find it for you and show you on that handy dandy website, cindyharrisonart.com. And when you go there, the lovely thing about this is I can share the screen.
Yes.
So when you come to cindyharrisonart.com and you click on Paint with Heart, it shows you our Sunday show schedule. And it says click here for line drawings. That's where you go to find your line drawings if there is one to be found. Learn how to win, that Melissa just explained to you all about that. Become a patron. I just told you about that. But you come here and I have coming soon. And right underneath it, it says click above to see the supply list for this episode. So you click on that and it shows you a supply list. Isn't that cool?
That's terrific.
And
I have to say, I'm excited about it because I have to check that all the time.
me
And
too.
I use my phone, and it's easier to go to your website than to find that email.
So yeah, so there you go. So it'll be right here as long as it has these words underneath it. It'll be right here for you to find. So if there's a list of paints, I'll give it to you there as well. Any special needs, I will post it there. So
That's great.
I thought that just makes everything so much easier for people to find from now on.
Yeah, that's good, Cindy. You inspire me.
You are my muse.
Well, thanks. So how you doing, Kathy? Ready for the next step? Oh, give me a thumbs up if you're ready for the next step, hon. Oh, she's holding it up. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Does that look, or should it be filled in more?
hold
Let's
it
see,
up
hold
over your face.
Oh.
There you go. I like it. I like the colors. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I think you're
I only have 3 inks, so I'm kind of blending and making them together.
It
Good
looks
job.
wonderful. Yeah, I think it looks wonderful. I think it's going to be perfect for you. Okay, so
What I want to know is, did you get salsa to get your salsa jar, or did you get a bean dip?
well, that was salsa jar, but this is a ball jar.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what Kathy got.
Oh, what? Oh, you want to know what she got?
Oh, I've got a small olive jar.
Olive jar. Well, there you
Oh,
go.
Fun.
Yeah, I didn't fill mine in as much as she did,
Let's see.
but I just went just over. Maybe some white paper or something, but I just went over where the thing is gonna go.
Yeah, you got big drops. I put a bunch of little drops.
My jar jar.
Oh, you got orange candle. Cool.
Yeah, it's from Halloween. Recycle.
Okie dokie. So we're going to put that aside. Again, look at how much yellow. It's like, I don't really like all that yellow. I'm not a yellow fan. But it is what it is, I guess. What we're going to do is we're going to put that aside and let it dry while we go to our canvas.
Okay, you're still trying to get rid of some of that yellow. I think the yellow looks good.
So we're going to put that aside, and we're going to now work on our canvas. Take out your lamp black. And you're going to have to maybe have a flat brush and a round brush. Swap this out. For right now, this is my demo from before. You're also going to use some gold. So put out some of the whatever gold that you have. If the gold, if you have a problem getting the gold to be a solid color, you may want to put a yellow under it, like a golden straw or something like that under it. And we're going to take our round brush, and with the gold, we're going to put little bottoms or tops to each of our lanterns. You can see that. So it's like a rectangular piece. And I'm not being too careful because we're going to be going over it with black. If you want to be a little fancy, you can make a double layer and do a double layer. On this one, pretend it's a whole one so you know right where the middle is. I guess I was upside down, so. If you don't put the yellow paint underneath it, you might need 2 coats. You're also going to take this gold and you're going to paint the edges on the top and the bottom. I left about 1/8 of an inch. Depending on how big your lantern is, this one might be a little bit more than 1/8. But for the salsa jar, I did 1/8. So you just keep doing that all the way across. And then it will look like that side. When I load it, I start against the edge and I work my way up towards the line. So in case I have extra paint build up, I'm not leaving a ridge on the inside line. So these definitely need a second coat to make them more solid. So do 2 coats on the gold. And come back when you're done. Now when you have all the gold done, we're going to go back with the black. So you pick up some black on your flat brush or your liner brush. If you need to go into some of these areas here between, you're going to want to use a very fine liner probably to get in there. So go around all your balloons. And these are actually supposed to look like Chinese lanterns to celebrate the Chinese New Year. But like I said, if you wanted to do paper punches of flowers, and you could have it out on your deck or your patio, wherever around the pool area, you can hang them and have them outside in the summertime to give a little ambiance. And we encourage that. We encourage you to make this your own, do what makes you happy, and then post it on Facebook. You can post it on your own timeline. Just tag us by putting @PaintWithHeart or @Ms. Meliz, and we will see them, and you'll get points for that. After you go around all the shapes, square off the gold areas, the band on the top and bottom, you're going to start putting in the design. I have 1, 2, 3 horizontal, sorry, 3 vertical and 1, 2, 3 horizontal. And you're going to paint in between the lines. So every other area, paint with black. In their guidelines, if they get a little fatter than your actual tracing, it's okay. Everything is okay. So after you finish the gold, you're going to start filling in with the black around, go around and square off these gold pieces and go around your design. If you need to go in with a liner brush into some tighter areas, it probably is going to take 2 coats of that as well. And then on some of these, 6 of them have that line work design. So you're going to go between the lines and paint them black. Horizontal and vertical stripes. When you get to the double one, make sure you put that black line between it. So just what to say, these are guidelines. If they're on crooked, don't paint them crooked. Paint them straight. No, you drew them on crooked.
I have a little trick to use for cutting them straight.
Cool.
It didn't help on the curved lines, but on the straight ones it did.
Awesome. You'll have to share it with us when we get to that stage.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm still filling in here, but you can go ahead. I'll keep going and watching.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trim my top piece here. So when it overlaps like this, you can go ahead and put a little line where it overlaps. And then if you have a paper cutter, you can cut it with a paper cutter so that it's straight. But if not, use your scissors. So that when you put this on here, it meets. Okay. You want it to meet like that. And then Melissa had a really neat idea of putting the glue dots, those dots, and then you can take it on and off and switch it out if you want. Now this one here, I need to, what we're going to do with that is with the ink side up, we're going to put that on our glass and then wrap this around. Make sure you have it in the section that you want it in. And then figure out where that it ends. We're going to cut that. So that that meets. And if there's a little overlap there, it's okay. I'm going to take a piece of Scotch tape and just put that right there so that the ink is against the jar so I can touch it and it won't come off. Because right now, if you touch that ink part, it might come off on your hands. And I'm not going to show you that part. I don't like ink on my hands. So there you have it. So, I mean, even by itself, that's pretty cool.
Now, Cindy, when you do remove that, if you want to change it, you would keep that on and then change the outer part, right?
Correct.
Or if you did, okay.
Correct.
But if for any reason you did want to change it and you got a little ink on the glass, you can clean it off pretty easily.
With alcohol, rubbing alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because if you wanted to do green and red for Christmas, you want to do black and orange and purple or whatever for Halloween, you can take that off because it's only taped on. And if there is a little residual of ink on your glass, just take it off with rubbing alcohol.
Okay. Cool.
So now that's ready. And see, this has a light. I bought it so it has a light in it. This piece here.
Oh, So it glows from the top. You smarty pants.
Isn't that cool?
That's why you got that. You know what I could do though with mine, because mine has a, well, of course yours has a lid too, Kathy, because you got an olive jar. If you had, I'm just as smart as Cindy.
Uh-oh, hold
If you
on.
have a plastic light like this,
Yeah.
you could use a glue dot and just stick it like that. I'm gonna do that. So I have just as smart as Cindy.
You are so ingenious.
Yeah. You know, don't make me show you my leprechaun hat.
Oh, yes, you should show us your leprechaun hat
All right.
that you made yourself. All by yourself.
How long did it take me to design that hat? Like,
I don't know, 5 minutes or less.
like, we can make a hat like that. Cindy's like, I don't know. And I'm like, wait a second. Grab a couple things. Like, how about this?
Ta-da!
And then she's like, that's horrible. You can't wear a hat like that. And I said, well, I would decorate it, of course.
Oh, isn't it adorable?
There it is.
It is so adorable.
Can't wear it now, but
Yeah, I think it's adorable. You did a great
Okay.
job.
so here's my lamp with my light on top.
You're so excited.
Super excited.
That it works. Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance.
Okay.
Okay, so next step is take out a cutting mat. Most of us who do a hobby do more than one hobby. And a lot of us sew. So take out a cutting mat or scrapbooking, and you're going to put your canvas on top of that mat. You're going to take out, and it really calls for a sharp X-Acto knife. You're going to need a sharp X-Acto knife.
I did get the X-Acto knife.
Awesome.
Good.
So now all these spaces that we didn't paint, you're going to cut those out.
Oh, okay.
What you want to be careful is not to cut through a line, a black line. You don't want to cut through a black line. You just want to cut the white spaces.
Okay.
You don't want to pull on this canvas paper because it could tear those black lines. I think I dull mine. And using scissors is kind of hard to do. Doing these circular areas, inside areas.
Did I tell you how excited my husband was when he found out I was going to be using the X-Acto knife? That because he's a hobbyist, and he went out and bought me the pad to use. What are they called? The self-correcting special pad that you use.
I don't know what it's called, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was on. He found it on sale. I guess they're usually pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of neat. So now I have my own little special pad to use. So every time.
Awesome. I have like 3 of them. I got a pink one, a blue one, I got this little one, and I got a big green one for quilting.
Oh, yeah. Well, this one's black on one side and it's green on the other side. And I guess, you know,
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy that he.
Oh, you're going to show us a trick on how to cut the straight edges, are you?
Oh, sure. So, let me see.
You need a camera to go down on yours.
Yeah, I need a camera to go down on me. That would be great. Okay, Cindy. All right, so if I have That's not a good one because it's the single color. Oh, hold on. One more thing. Okay, so if I have a straight edge like this or a ruler or something, don't do it on your shoulder or your chest, but on
Yeah,
your
be
chest.
careful with that X-Acto knife.
No, huh? And so if I'm gonna hold it here where I'm gonna cut, very, very steadily, right where your line is that you want to cut.
Against the ruler. Cool.
Yeah. And then you can get it nice and straight.
Very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see where that would help with that and not on the round ones.
Yeah, and then like here is like, so I obviously didn't use it
I see.
yet,
I
but
see.
if I want to get that edge really nice and straight, I can go and get that.
Cool.
So that's what I, was playing around with.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that helped because
I will try it.
Cindy has an incredibly steady hand and can get things pretty straight, but I don't. So
Let's try it.
come up with some things that help me. Plus, I also have a trigger thumb. So a lot of times I'm in pain. So I'm either favoring my thumb, and so when that fine motor thing, it's really hard to do, or I'm using medication, so then it's kind of a wobbly, wonky hand thing happening.
Yeah, you just want to be careful and don't cut straight across all of them.
Yep. Yeah. And in fact, I used the first time I used a square piece of plastic the kind that they use for stencils.
Okay.
And it was small, but I was worried then that I was gonna cut my fingers.
Ooh.
So, it's just people playing around, but like a nice old, wooden ruler or metal ruler. I think my husband uses kind of those metal rulers.
I have one of those.
That would work.
Yeah, I use that for quilting. I put it down and I cut against it.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So basically, yeah, I'm just cutting around all the openings, all the white areas. And if I don't get all the white area, I can go back with the black or the gold paint, whatever I need to do to cover that canvas. I'm not gonna go any further on mine, but I am going to go in, and where there's white spots that are showing, you can take some of the black paint and a brush and fill in, now that you've got that cutout, fill in that area. And that means that you're gonna wanna go in and fill in these sides here too, the cut sides. Pretty much this is it. Once you fill in these areas, you take the glue dots and you put them on the corners and you glue it to your jar.
Now we're cutting out every bit of the white, correct, on here?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can fill in with black again, can't you?
What?
If you have a little bit of white showing.
If you have white showing, you fill in with black, and against this edge, you fill it in with gold. So once you get it all cut out, or even before you get it cut out, if you want to take a break from the cutting, I put this on here already, but I would put this seam to seam and figure out where, oh, this isn't the right one. I'm like, why is this so narrow? This is not the right one. but seam to seam. Now, if this is over a green bubble, see the green bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would do a green tassel.
Oh,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So this is my original, and I had a yellow bubble, so I did a yellow tassel.
Now, here's where it helps to only have 3 colors.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, because I had so many colors once when I worked on this. I got very confused when I started to match those colors up.
So they can match or they don't have to match. It's you know, a personal preference to get them to match or not. But what I did was, I'll show you. I'll put some of this color on. I took my fine liner, like a 10-aught, or even if you had a 15 or 20, and I do a dot, and then I draw some of these lines down. Go pick up some white on your dirty brush, means don't wash your brush out. You pick up the white, and you put a little highlight, and then you put a couple of those down. And there you have your tassel.
That's what I need to do. Where did mine go? Did I do?
So on this one, it has a magenta bubble, but it has a green tassel. So it doesn't always have to be the same color as the top. It's up to you.
I forgot that white step, and I was very annoyed that some of my colors didn't show up.
Oh, there you go.
See, sometimes you need to have that stuff. See?
Oh, hold on.
See,
Oh, there you go.
The green and the red looks okay, but the blue.
Now you need to put the white mix
Okay.
the white, and then that red one you smush, you can just put black there. It's not a big deal. And this has white paper behind it so you can see the color during the day. But at nighttime, you can take that out and put your light on. And I have a little white battery operated light in here. Not that you can see it, but at nighttime it does light up. So, any questions?
No, I understand now what we do.
Good. And are you enjoying the classes?
Yes, I am.
Cool. So show me what you got so far.
Well, I was cutting out, and I haven't got them all cut out yet.
That's great.
But I have that so far.
That's good.
And this is on the jar.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Now I have a space in the back, but I thought I'd redo it maybe, or should I just put another little piece in the middle?
You can put a piece in the middle. Is that tape that white?
Yes, that's tape right there that I'm going to take off.
Oh, okay. You're going to take it off. Okay, good. Because I'm like, you don't want it on the top part.
No, I've got it right on the very edge there.
So yeah, you can take another piece of acetate and just fill in that spot if your balloons go in that area.
And that's where they should go. Yes.
Mine come right to hold on, let me spotlight. Mine, they come right to that edge. So I mean, this is probably too short. It should probably be there could be a gap there, but there is.
I've got about an inch blank there.
Of the color and the color in the back, or of the canvas on the top?
The color and the acetate, well, and the canvas also.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you can see what it would be like to add a piece in there.
Just add a little piece of each in there.
Or that'll be the back.
Yeah, that's true. I could paint the jar black and it would.
Right. Nobody would know the difference.
No. And some of your projects I've been adding to like memory boxes.
Awesome.
For hospice, and that's what I've been adding them to also.
That's fantastic. And you've been taking pictures of them before you give them?
I will, yes. I do have, yes, of the two that I have done here. I did, and I think I sent them to you, but there was
Oh
one.
yeah, the lake one.
And this one here. Whoops.
Yeah, bring it back, bring it towards you and tilt it up a little bit. Tilt the top towards you and the bottom way. There you go. I see. Oh yeah. That one, that came out really wonderful.
So I'm drilling them, and when I get a bunch, I get some done ahead. I will take them all. I will take them over. We have.
Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. This was really so much fun. I love this project. So I still have a little work to do on mine, but I'm excited about my light and all of the beautiful colors and the new year, so that we can glow and shine our lights to everybody that we meet this year and all of our old friends and our new friends and our Paint with Heart family. So shine your light. Have a wonderful week, everybody. We'll see you next time on Paint with Heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And I came up with this week and I really like it. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. This Paint with Heart journey with me and with us, because we just love bringing you art projects every week, and hopefully we've inspired you to pick up a brush. Some people haven't picked up a brush in a while. We're hoping we inspire you for that. So until next time, remember to always paint with heart. Good night, everyone.
I wanted to tell you that the word this week is light. And the reason the word is light is because we are going to be shining our light for everybody to see, using our luminaries and sharing with all of our friends here at Paint with Heart. Why are you laughing at me? I can't do this. I'm sorry. It's so bad.
The hydraulics of my chair broke.
Your chair broke?
I'm sinking and I try to push it.
Okay. We're usually, Kathy, we're very professional, but this is the fourth time we've done this tonight, and now our chair's breaking.
Okay, that's okay.
If you edit this, my hair's going to be different in every one.
It's okay.
Yeah, you say that because you're not going to use any of these anyway. Okay. All right.